That is what we've set out to do, to partner to see how we can develop the game in Nigeria. So we paid them a courtesy visit, and I must say we were well received, and we've had meaningful conversations in regards to how to develop the game in Nigeria, and I think very soon we'll be coming up with a good program for beach soccer in Nigeria, and also programs, capacity building programs, and also eventually we'll have the league very, very soon. But we want to set the structures and the foundation in place before we get to the league.
Okay, that's nice. And so, what are plans for the leagues in Africa at the moment? Have you all discussed in the union, for the executive members now? Have you discussed what things could look like with COVID, starting off beach soccer?
Okay, I think with the union, what we've set out to do and what we've really made a priority for everyone is to go back and engage various stakeholders, just like what we're doing now with the Nigerian Football Federation. And also, we were at the league management company to meet the leadership led by the chairman, Shehu Diko, to discuss ways to see how we can partner with the Nigerian professional football clubs to set up beach soccer clubs in their structures, which is what everyone is doing across the world. And it gives the clubs, the MPFL clubs, a lot of value, a lot of visibility, and you know, it builds their image as well, because not just with the beach soccer, you see, if you go out in Europe, you see the Real Madrids, the Barcelonas, they're into different sports, multi-sports, which includes basketball. So that is what we're working towards, and we've had a very, very, very important meeting with the LMC, and they've assured us that they will reach out to the clubs and let them know, and we at the African Beach Soccer Union were ready to work with them and also set up this structure so that eventually we can have the Eyimba, we have Enugu Rangers, we have Kano Pillars, you know, we have a lot of the MPFL clubs being involved when the league starts, and it's going to help them with a lot of visibility across Africa, because we'll be coming up with a lot of competitions. So basically that is what we're pushing for across Africa, for everyone to have these leagues, so that we can have that visible development, because it is the only way to grow.
Since you started off your role as the president of the Africa Beach Soccer Union, how has it been so far?
So far so good. I must say we've been having a lot of support, because this is what almost everyone across Africa has been waiting for. So if you go to countries like Uganda, in Tanzania, in South Africa, you know, Senegal, Ghana, Egypt, everyone is really, really excited with this development. And we're having serious conversations with the various stakeholders, and I believe so far it's been good, you know, and also now we're having the support from the Nigerian front, and that is what we want to do. This is for everyone, and it's a collective process for us to move the game across the continent, so that we'll be able to compete with our counterparts in other parts of the world.
What has been the challenge that you've met so far since you took up your role as president?
Well, I don't think we've had much challenges. Obviously, we're going to be setting up an office here in Abuja, which will be the secretariat. And we're also engaging the partners and the sponsors to come on board, which also have been very, very positive. Just yesterday, we also paid a courtesy visit to one of our partners, Cost Group Investment Limited, who have been with the Kebbi Beach Soccer team as sponsors and developmental partners in the Abuja tournament. So this is going to go all round. Very soon we'll be also coming to Lagos to have these visits and also engage the corporate bodies, because we need them to support this process and develop the game across Africa. And also, they will get a lot of benefits and a lot of value through beach soccer. I can assure them that.
You have a great plan here. How long do you think it will take for fans out there to start to see what you're building?
Well, already everyone is seeing what we're doing. We need to appreciate also the media, because most of our engagements and our activities have been carried on from the media. Brille FM, I must say, have been really, really wonderful, and I commend the job Brille FM is doing. And we need this support also from the media to tell everyone what ABSU is all about. We're here to add value, to engage the various stakeholders. And by the time the game starts, the players and the fans will be the main beneficiaries.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for giving us information about beach soccer. We look forward to the Kebbi State League starting off. We'll keep an eye on that.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Cheers.
All right, bye. Okay, Sports Radio, the 8.9 Brille FM. That was the president of the Africa Beach Soccer Union. He also is the chairman of the Kebbi State Beach Soccer Association, Mahmoud Hadejia. He said something there, and that's what we're going to take a look at as we take some calls. 07-000-000-889. Now, he said what they're trying to do is to make sure that the clubs, they kind of work together with football. All right, so beach soccer will work together with football. Football is already on ground with the leagues that already are there, the different leagues, but let's just use the NPFL for this case study. It says for the teams that are there with the likes of Enyimba, Rivers United, the Rookie Tourists, the rest of those kind of teams in the NPFL, that they would love to work. That's the reason why they paid that courtesy visit to the NFF Abuja office, just to speak on the ways that they can collaborate with the clubs. The clubs would actually start to own beach soccer teams. The same way you have Real Madrid basketball team, the way they actually just go into other sports just for visibility's sake. So if these teams actually own beach soccer teams, then they can start a national league. And he already talked about how things are going there in Kebbi. What do you make of this? Will this improve the followership of beach soccer? Don't forget, it's also got great potentials. And it's a kind of sports that can easily attract sponsors out there, because it's a recreational area. The beach, people love going to beach, and imagine if soccer is being played there. It's just beautiful. So let's get to hear from you. What do you make of this idea that they are working with? And he also talked about plans that they have for Africa in itself, so as to level up with where the rest of the world are. So let's take some reactions. Hello, welcome.
Yes, okay, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, okay, I heard your interview with the president of African Beach Soccer, if I'm correct.
That's right, you're correct.
Okay, but he said this, all those MPFL things, they will have, this is Kadri Collins.
Okay, Kadri.
They have their own team. Okay, will it be possible? Because I don't think...
It's not impossible. It's not impossible, It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Now, here is how it might work. I'm not Mahmoud Hadejia, but it's very feasible. Now, you create those teams, right? But they will be camped in places where they have beach, where they have access to beaches.
Okay, you said something, say each team, like Enyimba, like United, you have their own soccer team.
Yes.
How would they now function if there is no...
You don't have to be stationed at that same state where your club is. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that means it's a good idea. It's a good one, because we are blessed with a lot. We get plenty beach for this country.
And the funny thing is, for you to train, you just need a sandy ground. So they can find a sandy ground in their estates. But when a league starts, they will now be camped maybe in Lagos, where you have a beach, or stuff like that. Or where you have beaches in Lagos.
It's a good idea because we are supposed to be dominating this sport. We have a lot of beaches supposed to dominate. So it's a very good idea, and I support him 100%. Thank you.
All right, then. Thank you so much. Thank you. It says, well, it is feasible. Like I said, it's not necessary that these states have beaches in their own states. They just need to train on sandy ground. That is it. Just find a place where you can train where it is sandy. That can also go, you can actually say, that can work, because that's relative to what you get or what is obtainable on the ground of the beach, so it's still something that is workable. But let's find out from you if you think this will help the sport. Hello.
Okay.
Welcome.
All
right, Ovie.
I'm not going to discourage it, but I have a few concerns.
Okay.
To do this, you need financing. These are clubs that are only salaries players that play their regular teams. If you begin to divert funds for this kind of things, then what happens? Can they shoulder the responsibility? It's a good idea, but before they go for big soccer, why is it that we don't have?
Why is it that we don't have? Ovie.
Why is it that we don't have a current class under 17 or under 12 teams that play tournaments against each other to develop youth football first before we talk about soccer? I think they should start from what is possible before you start looking at things that are really, really far-fetched. That's my...
Okay. All right. They don't have academies and all of that, so that they can use that as feeder teams for their higher teams and all of that. So it takes a lot of money to run football, something we've seen that it has been a big problem in Nigeria, and that is why a lot of players are still being owed salaries. That is why you do not find lower tiers of feeder teams in most of all of these clubs. So that is a huge problem. However, you also have to look at the bright light here. Well, with the money, you're saying you're pointing out very important things. They're owing players salaries. They're finding it very difficult to function. However, beach soccer has a great potential. They already, he mentioned that just for Kebbi State, where he's handling, they already have sponsors there, and they'll be starting off. He broke the news here. He said it, that this is the place where he's saying it for the first time, Sports Radio Be Live, and that they are starting off the state league very soon. And so by starting off the state league, why they can actually kickstart that is because they already have a sponsor. Do you understand? So he is running the Kebbi, he's the chairman of the Kebbi State Beach Soccer Association, and he's saying that being the president of the Africa Beach Soccer Union, he believes that they should be able to get the sponsors that are needed to run the national league in itself, so that they do not depend solely on the state-owned clubs. They 0889. Let's take some more reactions before we move to powerlifting, and let's get to know from you. Let's get to find out what you see about this. Hello. Hello. I can hear you.
Hello.
Yes. Welcome. Good afternoon.
How are you today?
I'm very well, and how do you do?
I'm very fine.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, I had a discussion with
The president of Africa Beach Soccer Union, yes.
Okay, but I'm surprised you don't play this soccer here. It's all the big
Well, you're in a very noisy place, and it's so difficult getting to hear you precisely. Please reach us again. Hello. Welcome. Good afternoon. How are you?
My name is Budayo Motosho.
Okay.
Well, the president of the soccer had a good plan, but these people is taking it to. How would we show that they were to that day? Our teams in Nigeria. Most of them are run by government, one government or the other. If it has been, if majority of them are private, I will have trust, I will have belief that this will work out. But in a small chart, majority of these things are only 6-7 months salary. Then how will they collaborate and bring down something good? That is just my doubt. That's just my doubt.
So you think even when they have sponsorship like he's planning, you think that will still not be enough?
If I have my money now, I want to sponsor any project in this country. that have anything to do with the teams in the MPFL, I will run away. I will run away. Because they are not being run professionally. If maybe they should look for private organizations to do this with, not with the government. Thank you. That's just my take.
All right, then. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, we'll take private-owned teams. Perhaps he would believe that something can come out of this, but at the moment, he doesn't think that it's possible to actually have it right. Let's get more reactions from you. 07000000889. Again, that's 07000000889. Yes, one more call before we go to powerlifting. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good afternoon. Ooh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Anyway, we'll be going straight up to other talks in just a bit. Yes, in just a bit we'll get to connect with someone right about now as we take a look at powerlifting, and of course let's discuss all of that. So as you do know, the ban has been lifted, it's already been lifted on sports in general, and so that's why we had to talk some beach soccer right there. But now we'll be taking a look at powerlifting. We have the Nigeria Powerlifting Federation head coach. Yes, we have Prince Feyisetan on the line. Welcome, coach.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon to you. Nice to speak with you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, so how have you been faring? I mean, with how was it for you faring with your athletes as the coach of the powerlifting?
The difficult task is not easy for us at all.
And it's been as difficult for the athletes too, for the powerlifters?
Yeah, it's difficult for the athlete also. You know, it's different. The sport of powerlifting is different from the able-bodied sport. And able-bodied can also jog and make some use of some implement around him or her. But not like powerlifting. The only thing you can just do is maybe you do press up, and but mind you, the body weight will keep increasing because you're just on a particular place all the time. It's not as if you can move from one place to another. You can. So it's very, very difficult for people with disability. When we're talking about sports, it has really affected the sports circle of para sports.
Now, they mostly, I'm talking about the powerlifters now, most of them mostly are at the stadium. That's how it's always been, you know, but now that the stadium in Lagos has been demolished, how has that affected these powerlifters?
You know, we have our own gym that has been republished by our sponsors, which is Pick Nigeria. They have done so much in renovating the stadium, but that depends on how the contractor is going to handle. Maybe he's going to allow us to go in to train, but it's going to be a good thing for us to train because a lot of people have not been training, and you should know there is a lot of things ahead for the athletes. So with all these things, we don't know yet until when the stadium is fully open, then we will know what to do when we see the situation on ground.
Okay, and yes, with the fact that sports has returned, the federal government has given a nod to sports. Have you been contacted as to how things will start for the powerlifters, or have you already started? Because I know the ban was lifted first from non-contact sports. Has it all begun?
No. You know, from the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sport, it's going to get to the secretary. So it's the secretary of the federation that will now pass the information. But I don't think there's information yet on that. You understand? Or the technical director is going to pass the information around to the coaches to let coaches know what the federation needs, the coach and the athlete needs to do, how we're going to handle the training aspect of it in the gym, where we're not going to have so much contact of each other.
Okay. So what next now? What are your plans? What are you up to?
Yeah, our plan is just to see the stadium open and we start training. We start doing what we know how to do best, what we have been doing for a very long time, what I have done as an athlete and what I have done as a coach. So all these things is really affecting one just being around. is home all the time.
And so I believe you've been in contact with your powerlifters.
Yes.
But you talked about how it's not easy for them to actually be at home and not in the stadium to train. But what has been the makeshift for them?
Like I told you, some of them have been doing, press up, doing some other things, Some of them is also an opportunity for them, because some of them have shops, some of them are working out, so they're just busy doing one or two things together, but it's not like what they know how to do, like the sport they really choose to do.
Okay, and what has there been some kind of palliatives, for you all in powerlifting?
The Honorable Minister of Sport.
Yes.
Doing some
time ago. Yes.
Yes, long time, some time ago. And I think some other people have been able to reach out to many of the athletes.
I'm talking about from the federation.
The federation, we've not really done much for the athletes for this time around, because so many things changes from the federation. So I think that has not, and we think caught up with the federation around March. We've been, if you remember, there's so many things on ground before the COVID for powerlifting federation.
But she rallied from a set down right there to set up a last 8 date, and so she's going to be taking on Ellis Martins, her first at the stage of a major since she lost to Angelique Kerber. That was 4 years ago at the Australian Open. Let's see how she advances in the US Open. And of course, let's quickly go to the NBA. Let's keep you updated, a little roundup as to how things actually happen. Well, the Boston Celtics actually moved to within one win of the Eastern Conference Finals as they dispatched the reigning champions Toronto Raptors 111-89. And of course, the Celtics controlled the game from start to finish, with Kemba Walker actually delivering on a promise to be more aggressive, after the previous game that was played, and netted 21 points as the team moved ahead to 3-2 in the series. And of course, things are looking up there. Let's let you know that, of course, as it is, Kenny Smith has actually said that he believes that Russell Westbrook needs to improve on his shot recognition to help the Houston Rockets against LA Lakers. I meant to say he needs to actually improve basically on that one. Anyway, so let's quickly go to boxing, and Tyson Fury, yes, is in the news. It's not often that you find Tyson Fury actually flat on the ground. It's not every time, and most times when he gets up, he knocks the person who knocked him down so bad. Anyway, so he found himself flat on the canvas, but this happened when he and his brother Tommy actually met in the ring just yesterday. They were sparring together, jokingly sparring together, when Tommy, actually his brother, landed a left hand to his torso. Fury should be looking to retire very, very soon. It's saying that Tyson Fury should start thinking about his retirement. Interesting. The pair are looking to stage an All-British, the undisputed title, of course. That fight is going to be happening next year. Joshua is ready, says is ready to face Tyson Fury, but he insists that he has fought stronger opponents, and he really thinks that Tyson Fury really needs to retire. He should start thinking about that. I think he's just taking a swipe at him, how the dirty talking can get, and so he's just saying that to get talking, and let's see what the response from the Gypsy King will be. I'm sure he doesn't even think twice about his responses to anyone at all. I'm sure it's going to come hard. He has been saying, Bayern Munich is home for him and all of that, but I think all of the interest has started getting hotter. So at this moment, they're just thinking about giving him some time off work so as to think about the whole situation. Anyway, let's quickly let you in on some more info right now. And of course, as it is, Roma and Italy wonder kid Nicolo top 5. Skeptical. He's not sure he would make the top 5. But Mancini is hyping. I don't know if that was a hype, but he's hyping Giorgio Chiellini, saying that the world defenders out there, defenders all across the world, have something to learn from Giorgio Chiellini. Can learn a lot, not just something. A lot was what he said from Giorgio Chiellini. So let's get to hear from you. Where does he really rank? Where does Giorgio Chiellini actually rank when you take a look at the best defenders in the world? Yes, drop your comments there. Let's get to hear from you on this. And of course, you know, Memphis Depay has also been in the news. Yes, this transfer, all kinds of people in the news about this. Let's let you know that he has confirmed that he's very, very aware of interest coming from Barcelona, but he says that he's unsure on the likelihood of a move this summer. Of course, the 26-year-old could be set to reunite with Ronald Koeman right there. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, you're welcome. This is the Lunch Sports Show. Yes, sir, my brother.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
It's top 10. It's not top 5.
What is your name?
Ayo, Afonso.
All right, Ayo. So definitely top 10, but not top 5.
It's top 10.
So where in your top 10?
It's number 7.
Number 7. Wow. Who's in your top 5? I'm curious. Who's in your top 5?
My top 5 is top 5.
Your top 5 who? I didn't hear you. Please, let's get some more reactions to this one. And I was talking about Lyon, by the way, the Lyon attacker, he emerged as top target just since last month. And of course, Lyon president Jean-Michel Aulas, he actually said that Barcelona are not the only team trying to actually get him. Roma are also interested in Depay. Hello? Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing? This is Kayode Obafemi.
Okay, Kayode.
Me, I don't do Chiellini. My top 5, no. At his prime, yes. But now, he has really declined twice or something. But it's a shame he'll be at my top 8, yes.
So he's your 8th? Is he number 8? Is that where you're putting him?
Yes, yes.
Wow. So who's in your top?
And the Koulibaly, Laporte, and so on and so. So, but Chiellini, I think now, my top 8, number 8.
Okay, all right, thank you. Fair enough. He's lost it, he says. Well, it's football is leaving him. Not like it was a couple of years back. I mean, he's 36. 07 000 889. Welcome.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. All right, Kadiri.
What you said, Joshua was taking a shot at thanks. Okay, it's good now.
It's good, Abby.
You
like Wahala?
No, not say I like Wahala. Now, boxing is Wahala sport now. I must like Wahala now. Boxing will be gentleman sport. So I like what he was saying because he is always looking down on AJ, you understand? So AJ said, won't give himself confidence, say, after the meeting will retire. That means he will knock him out. That's what it means. And I'm at the back of my brother. I don't know now. I supported him free against Don Ryder, but when it comes to AJ and Tazir again, AJ and I see my job blood, so I support him 100%. Thank you very much.
All right. So what do you think about Giorgio Chiellini?
He's going to retire, Abby?
No. Roberto Mancini says that the defenders all across the world have a lot to learn from him.
Okay. We have to learn from everybody now, but if you want to say a lot to learn, you have to mention Sergio Ramos first, before even Chiellini. So you can learn from anybody, but it's not the kind of person you'll be saying all the defenders have to learn from, because I don't think he's even close to top 3 before, like Sergio Ramos and even this Liverpool defender. Maguire won't call, I've been a bigger potential, I've been all those Arsenal like better defender. Okay, the guy will go enter top 5. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you. Let's go to Facebook Live. I'm going to read some comments from there. And this is Ken Nelson. It says, beach soccer is what we should look at in our country, Nigeria. Various stakeholders should be able to work with Beach Soccer Union to develop beach soccer in Nigeria. Yes, makes a lot of sense. It's something that I believe that a lot can come out of. I believe so. People love to go to the beach. We love it. Okay, so imagine just enjoying 2 things: the lovely cool breeze, the sand, the water. It's more than 2 already. I mentioned more than 2, and then enjoying soccer. to top it all up. Wow. Okay, so Victor Ikechukwu says, good afternoon, okay? Great interview you had with Beach Soccer President. But my question is that if we have corporate bodies to sponsor beach soccer in Nigeria, do we have stable beaches? How well can we handle it? I think we've been able to host so many other beach tournaments in Nigeria. Do you understand? So I believe that is doable. I really do believe it's doable. Let's go for another one. Kehinde Popola says, Chiellini for where? He can't even make top 10, he says. One last call, one or two more last calls before we wrap things up. 07000000889. Again, that's 07000000889. Yes? Hello? Hello? Good afternoon. You need to speak up for me so I can hear you.
My name is John.
This is your real voice. Go ahead.
Chiellini will always make my top 5.
He will always make your top 5.
Yeah, because defense man is made by experience. You can look at the game that Real Madrid played against Manchester City.
Okay.
The last Sergio Ramos did. You see that the experience there was the last experience at that defense, at that very moment. Chiellini for me with his higher experience.
Sorry. Thank you so much. We'll take one last call, and of course, let's let you know that Virgil van Dijk, he says that he felt that Netherlands were suitably punished, for a poor performance as they lost 1-0, of course, to Italy in the UEFA Nations League clash that happened just last night. A header, of course, from Nicolo secured victory for the Azzurri in Amsterdam. Hello. You're my last caller. What's your name? Hello there.